the wedding date breaks from the conventions of the romantic genre. So at first I kind of struggled with this question because on the surface it seems to meet all of the conventions of the romantic genre. As Mariah talked about, love is the central focus, there are two main characters, the romance drives the plot, there's a happy ending in addition to some issues. But I was able to find a few things about the novel that seemed to differ from the traditional romantic genre. The first thing that I noticed was that their relationship seemed to be over-sexualized. This is something that I thought seemed different from traditional romantic novel. Right off the bat, their relationship seems to be only sexual until it eventually and slowly progresses to an actual relationship outside of sex. Alexa says multiple times in convincing herself to go to the wedding that she will never see him again, kind of referring to him as a one-night stand. And she actually refers to him as a one-night stand at one point. And I thought that this didn't necessarily seem romantic as, like, slowly falling in love. They just strictly had a sexual relationship until it kind of developed into more. And then going off of that, I thought that this novel kind of had incomplete female empowerment. This was a topic Mariah had touched on in her appeals to the romantic genre. While there was female empowerment in the fact that Alexa was very successful in her career and seemed to be an independent and driven woman, she kind of seemed weak in the aspect to her relationship with Drew. She kept saying over and over that this was something that she wouldn't do, that she wasn't going to go to the wedding, kind of trying to talk herself out of it. But in the end, seemed like she couldn't help but go to see him again or couldn't help but text him. So I kind of thought that that showed a little bit of incomplete female empowerment and didn't entirely meet that usual appeal to romantic genre. The next thing I noticed was how it touched on some real world and social injustice issues. This was mostly done through the topic of race, where through Drew and Alexa's interracial relationship. For example, we see this on page 35 when Alexa asks Drew if she will be the only black person at the rehearsal dinner, and then later on when the man at the wedding makes kind of a rude comment about Alexa's race. So I kind of thought that this was a deeper issue that we don't typically see in romantic novels that kind of go on the surface or only have conflict within the relationship itself. So I thought that was a little different and interesting.